and welcome to the Vlogging Pod. Today, we explore the troubling case of a 2-year-old U.S. citizen identified as V.M.L., who was deported to Honduras without due process. This incident has raised serious concerns about the treatment of U.S. citizens in immigration enforcement. It all began during a routine check-in at an immigration and custom enforcement (ICE) office in New Orleans. Jenny Carolina Lopez Villela, a Honduran national, arrived with her 2 daughters, an 11-year-old and V.M.L., her 2-year-old daughter, born in New Orleans in 2023, making her a U.S. citizen. What was supposed to be a standard procedure into a life-altering event when ICE detained Jenny and her children. Back in the U.S., V.M.L's father, a U.S. citizen, was blindsided by the sudden detention. He was granted only a brief 1-minute call with Jenny while she was in ICE custody, severely limiting their ability to make decisions regarding their daughter's welfare. Desperate to keep his daughter in the country, he filed for an emergency petition seeking custody. However, before the court could intervene, ICE had already deported Jenny and both daughters to Honduras. ICE presented a handwritten letter in Spanish, allegedly from Jenny, stating her desire for V.M.L. to accompany her to Honduras. However, U.S. District Judge Terry Daugherty questioned the validity of this consent, especially given the limited communication between the parents and the lack of proper verification. The judge expressed deep concern over the government's handling of the case, emphasizing the need to clarify whether a U.S. citizen was unlawfully removed from the country. The deportation of V.M.L. without due process has sparked outrage among legal experts and civil rights organizations. The American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU, condemned the act as a significant abuse of power, noting it violated ICE's own guidelines regarding the care of minor U.S. citizens during deportations. This incident highlights systematic issues in the administration's deportation practices, raising questions about the protection of U.S. citizens' rights in immigration enforcement. A hearing is scheduled for May 16th to investigate the matter further. Judge Daugherty, appointed by former President Trump, has expressed strong concerns over possible violations of the due process rights of a U.S. citizen. The outcome of this hearing could have significant implications for immigration enforcement policies and the protection of U.S. citizens' rights. Today's sources for our podcast comes from WJC2 News, WLRN, NBC6 South Florida, ch.house.gov, Fox 26 Houston, Tico Times, Department of Justice, ABC 7 New York, American Friends of Service Committee, PBS Public Broadcast Service, ABC News, WSJ, WRAL.com, The Independent, and Univision. Thank you for listening. Until next time, bye-bye for now.